Let's talk about something that no one is properly breaking down on YouTube, and that's how you actually fulfill your dropshipping orders in 2025 the best way possible. But let's be honest, there are so many options out there. Just making a simple Google search can make you all confused. But let me save you some time, because most of them are actually trash. 99% of it is all just fluff that you shouldn't even be looking at, and it will kill your business before you even get started. So in today's video, I'm gonna tell you exactly what supplier method that you should be using, and also which ones you should be avoiding at all costs. And trust me, this is the method that I've used to fulfill over $1.5 million in dropshipping sales with. So make sure that you stay until the end, because this will save you a ton of money and will make you able to scale up much faster. So let's start with the absolute worst way for you to fulfill your dropshipping orders, and that's with AliExpress. And this was what everyone was doing back in the day before we had different options. So the way AliExpress works is that you get an order and then you just go onto the website and then you manually buy the product for your customer and put in their shipping address. Very simple, but also very time consuming. So let me tell you exactly why you shouldn't be using this method. The first reason is that you manually have to order every single product, meaning that if you just scale a little bit, like let's say you do 10, 20 or $50K in a single month in revenue, you're gonna be glued to your screen every single day, just manually having to order each individual product. It doesn't cut it. Second issue is that you have no quality control. And if you've been in dropshipping for just a little bit, you know that sometimes what suppliers ship out is way different than what they're actually showing on the website. And if you're sending out some bullshit that was actually not what was being displayed on the website, your dispute rate is gonna go through the roof and your dropshipping business will be killed immediately. And then the last issue is that you have no automation at all. Nothing connects to Shopify. There's no smart integrations. It's literally just headaches upon headaches. So if you're still thinking about using AliExpress to fulfill your orders, just don't. It's a dead method and it doesn't work in 2025. It just doesn't cut it. Now let's move on to what every single dropshipping YouTuber is trying to ram down your throat, and that's these softwares like AutoDS, SendDrop, and CJ. But do you know why they're trying to ram this down your throat? It's because they're affiliates. They make crazy money on the back end trying to convince you that this is the best thing since sliced bread. But let me tell you, it just doesn't work at all, and I cover the reasons why. So comparing these platforms to AliExpress, they're obviously a little bit better. They allow you to semi-automate some of the processes. Sometimes it's fully automated and sometimes you have to do a few clicks and you have to manually do a little bit of fulfillment, but overall it's still better than AliExpress. But I'll tell you why it doesn't work. Now, the first issues with these platforms is that you're just a number in a queue for them, meaning that you're never going to build any sort of relationship with these suppliers. You're not going to get any sort of personalization and you're not going to get any sort of service. And that leads me directly into point number 2, which is you're never going to be able to negotiate better prices. Because you're just a number in a queue, you'll be paying full price forever. It doesn't matter if you're doing $10 a month, you're doing $100,000 a month, regardless if you're doing $1 million a month compared to the guy that just sold one item to his mother because she wanted to support him with his new business venture. The next issue is that you will have slow shipping time. Most of these suppliers are just using standard shipping, which is not the fastest in the market, meaning that your chance of getting a high dispute rate is gonna be higher. And if your product starts doing a lot of volume and you actually get success with this and can scale it up, you have no flexibility and you have no service at all for customization or anything like that. So yeah, bottom line is that you should just be avoiding these platforms like the plague if you're actually serious about building a profitable and scalable brand. So what is the real solution? What's the best way for you to actually build and scale a dropshipping brand in 2025? It's something that barely anyone talks about, and it's having a private supplier. I guarantee you, the big YouTubers that you see online that are posting these like $1 million months and whatever, they're not using AutoDS, they're not using SendDrop, they're using a private supplier, but they're not telling you about it because they get a fat affiliate commission every single month. But I'm gonna put you onto this game, and if you watch until the end, I'll have a free gift for you. So let me break down for you why you should be using a private supplier and how that will help you achieve a profitable, automated, and scalable brand. So these are all the benefits that you can expect from working with a private supplier. First of all is that you get better costs. Private suppliers will usually be able to offer you better prices, and also if you offer bundles, they will give you an additional discount if people buy, say, 2 or 3 items. So let's say that you're selling a product and one unit will cost you $6 to buy, But if someone buys 2 or 3 units, your private supplier will be able to sell that to you for $5 per unit instead. This means that you've now increased your profit margin by 18%, which is literally free money in your pocket. And honestly, this tip alone should be enough to convince you. But the next thing that you also get with a private supplier is 100% automation. So when you work with a private supplier, you'll have an app installed on your Shopify store that connects directly with the supplier's database. And every single day, they will automatically ship out your orders from the previous day, meaning you don't have to touch a single thing. On top of that, they also add tracking links to every single order for you for free and automatically, so that your customers can go directly onto your website and track where their products are at. This makes you immediately look like a real brand and not some shitty dropshipping brand working from your mom's basement or something. But it will actually leave your customers with the impression that you're a real brand, and it will immediately increase your credibility. Also, you don't pay your supplier by every single order. You just pay them once a week for every order that you had the week before, meaning that your cash flow is going to be much more optimized. And even if you don't pay them on time, they will still ship out your products and you can just pay them later. The third benefit of working with a private supplier is that you can get branding for free. So you'll be able to brand your package and product with your own logo and custom design. And guess what? For absolutely $0, it's completely free for you. So I'll throw up an example right now of one of my previous successful stores that I had, where I actually had custom packaging and custom product. They will also give you the ability to add small little thank you notes or QR codes onto each of your packages. So let's say you sell a high-tech product that's a little bit difficult to use. You can have a product demo hosted on your website or on YouTube, and then with the QR code, that will immediately take them to YouTube where they can see how to use the product. And this will immediately make your store feel like a real brand, and your customers will appreciate it so much. The last benefit is that you will be able to customize the product yourself. So if you have a customer, for example, that complains to you about the quality or anything like that, you will be able to contact your supplier directly and you'll be able to change the product itself. So I actually did this for one of my stores called Shine Mop, and it was this high-tech mop, but I had some customers reach out to me and give me some critical feedback about how they thought the product could be better. And so I immediately contacted my supplier. And after I did that, the supplier contacted the factory, and the factory changed their entire production process just for me to accommodate to my needs. And you will never be able to get that just ordering from AliExpress or ordering from AutoDS or any of these other platforms. This is literally next level dropshipping that no one is talking about. So let me make this abundantly clear for you. AliExpress is dead. AutoDS, SendDrops, CJ, and all these other platforms, they're not cut out for dropshipping in 2025 because you have no relationships, you have no negotiation power or anything. You're just a number in a queue. Private suppliers, on the other hand, they are the only way for you to get better prices, fully automate fulfillment, branding your store like a real company, customizing your products, and avoiding cash flow disasters like you would have with all these other platforms. So if you want the exact supply that I've used to fulfill over $1.5 million in dropshipping sales, DM me on TikTok or Instagram and I'll put you in contact completely for free. Also, if you have any questions after watching this video, just leave a comment down below. I read all the comments and get back to anyone that has questions about anything. I'll be happy to help. And lastly, if you ended up enjoying the video, I would highly appreciate it if you hit the like on the video and subscribe to the channel. That will massively help me out. And if you're trying to take your dropshipping journey to the next level, or you're looking to get started, you can apply to my one-to-one mentorship down below with the link in the description. And there we can have a quick call and I'll walk you through the entire program. But guys, that's it from this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.